Hey guys, researching here. So earlier I was looking for a picture of Mimikyu to show my sister, and I found out that the US site is updated. Uh, so, got a bunch of new Pokemon. I knew about these two from the Japanese trailer, but a bunch of others I haven't seen yet. So, first we're going to take a look at the trailer. And I have not seen this trailer yet. This is going to be new to me as well as you guys. As usual, I'll go through the trailer once, then take a look at to see if there's anything interesting I can find. And then we'll go through the new Pokemon's pages. So yeah, let's get to this. Assuming he decides to load it all. Come on. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can get this to load. Right now it's not doing anything. But as soon as it loads, I'll be right back. Okay, so there's an intermittent outage in my area. That's what's causing the issue. It's currently up now, so let's at least watch the trailer. It should at least be cached, so if the internet goes out, we can at least watch the whole thing. I do apologize about the buzzing. It's very hot today. The fan's working overtime, and for some reason, whoever designed these computers had the bright idea to put the microphone in the same place as the vents. So anyways, let's get to watching this trailer now. Okay, definitely some interesting things in there. Also curious that they didn't show something that was shown in the Japanese trailer. Japanese trailer showed a Pokemon Me thing where you could pet, brush, wash your Pokemon, but they didn't show that here. I wonder why. I'm sure it's in our version. There's no reason to take it out. But I don't. But they didn't show it off for whatever reason. So, anyways, let's take a look through here. First off, I really love the design here. Horseshoe crabs are awesome. Its ability is going to make it annoying to catch, though. I can already tell that. Because it looks like if a super effective move is on it, it'll automatically flee. That's going to be annoying. I'm trying to avoid... Hold on. I don't know why this thing is stuck here. But as we can see, the fish's ability did not trigger there. I'm assuming that's because of the ability Oblivious. Oh, now the thing goes down. So the fish does have a decent counter, which is good to know. Comfy. I love all of these fairy type ones. Now, this one I really love. It's been a while since we got a new actual horse Pokemon. And this is actually probably the first one that's actually a horse, because the Ponyta line is based more around unicorns than anything else. It's obviously going to be a ground or rock type. I can't remember what it shows here. Ground type, which makes sense. Horses do love mud. Mimikyu, I think, is still my personal favorite of these new ones that have been revealed, and I'll take a look at Sandblit's page later as well, just because I didn't go over that before, because it was literally the only one there, and it wasn't worthwhile. So it looks like looks like Disguise works as an automatic substitute, which is an interesting ability, and nice one for a Ghost Fairy to have, I think. Also, a nice effect on the Disguise breaking there, where we can tell that that's only the Pokemon down here doing anything, because, well, we basically have a broken head Pikachu there. Now, this one I want to like because it's based off of a red panda, but we know what it's going to be compared to. I love everything about it, but I already know what people are going to be comparing it to, and that's going to make trouble. And this is something that I think should have happened a while ago, and I'm glad to see is in here, is being able to host our own competitions on the Global League. That means I'll be able to set something up with my own rules, and just anybody who wants to do it can join in on it. That is awesome. And when I get Sun and Moon, I might do that and post the link for you guys. So we have a new training thing, and I'm sorry, things are freezing up for me a bit here. Okay, so I apologize for that. My internet petered out at that specific moment, but it's okay, because there's not really much there anyway. I'm assuming Hyper Training is just another version of Super Training. Possibly it'll let us max out all stats if we can in Generation 1, since that would mean they don't have to completely reset the stats when we bring them over. Of course, now's the time to look at each of the different Pokemon's pages, and I am going to go with Sandlet's page as well because, again, I didn't do it when it was first revealed because it was the only one revealed. Why take a look at it? It didn't make any sense. We've got, what, 6 other new ones? So 7 with Sandlet. Salandlet, I think is the correct name. I'll have to take a look at that again. But we've got a good amount to look at. I'm sure there's other stuff that's updated on the site, so we'll take a look there as well. So let's get to it. First, we might as well take a look at the Pokemon section. And where are you? There you are. Salandit, okay, so I was close. It's the Toxic Lizard Pokemon. Its type is Poison Fire. It's 2 feet tall, weighs 10.6 pounds, has the ability Corrosion, which is a new ability which allows it to poison, steel, and poison type Pokemon. So that'll be a nice ability to have. I believe this video shows that. Of course, Zubat being poison normally can't actually poison, but the same deal with Skarmory being more steel. Does not work on Kamal, it's their ability. Looks like Rockruff has an ability protects as well. I'm not sure on that. I'm not going to take a look at Rockruff's ability again. But I want to take a look at Sandlet. And by the way, I love the design. It very much looks like a thief, which I love. The Crocodile line was one of my favorites in Gen 5. So yeah. Alright, now I'll take a look at the new guys who are all up top here. I want to take a look at this Horseshoe Crab Pokemon because I love Horseshoe Crabs. Wimpod, it's the Turntail Pokemon. It's Bug Water. And this one I suspect will actually stay Bug Water as opposed to our previous Bug Water. 26.5 pounds. Ability Wimpod. Wimpod have a cowardly nature and are wary of noises and sudden movements. If you approach them in a group, they'll immediately run off. When Wimpod feel threatened, they spit out a poisonous liquid. The stench of this toxic fluid signals others that danger is near. Despite their extreme cowardice, their curiosity leads Wimpod to approach people or Pokemon that are standing still. Wimpod eat and store anything that they find falling on the ground. They also scavenge any garbage that has been dropped in the sea, so they're highly valued as cleaners. They sometimes carry pearls or other valuable items, so humans or Pokemon like Murkrow may target them. So that pretty much confirms that Murkrow is one of the Pokemon in the Alola region. Wimpod has the new Wimp Out ability and ability to know the Pokemon's had before. With the Wimp Out ability, if this Pokemon's HP drops below half in battle, it will run away or swap out for another Pokemon. Okay, so Wimp Out sounds like it might actually be somewhat useful in battle. Assuming it's not random which Pokemon swaps out. And yeah, this entry definitely confirms that Murkrow is going to be within the Alola region, I think. We'll take a look at Mimikyu, because I love Mimikyu's design. I absolutely adore it. It's a disguised Pokemon. It's a ghost fairy, so new typing. A new type pairing, I mean. Height is 8 inches, so very, very tiny. I'm assuming it's not including the cloth that it's wearing. Weighs 1.5 pounds and has the ability to disguise. Oh, 8 inches. That makes more sense to what I said. Mimikyu lives its life completely covered by its cloth and is always hidden. People believe that anybody who sees its true form beneath the cloth will be stricken with mysterious illness. In the Alola region, people are convinced that you must never try to peek beneath its covering. Mimikyu's health fails when it's bathed in the rays of the sun, so it prefers to stick in dark places. It's rumored the reason it covers itself with a cloth to avoid sunlight. The rising popularity of Pikachu-style merchandise around 20 years ago, so a nice meta reference, is the reason that Mimikyu makes itself look like Pikachu. In fact, this Pokemon is dreadfully lonely, and it thought it would be able to make friends with humans if only it looked like Pikachu. Mimikyu's disguise ability, which is a new ability. Disguise ability allows it to escape damage from an enemy's attack just one time, and then its appearance changes. And we actually saw how its appearance changed, but I'll show that off again. And there we go, it just falls over. Costume's broken. I like the idea of having an auto substitute. That's actually a really nice ability. I'm actually surprised it hasn't existed until now. Gotta take a look at Mudsdale because it's a horse Pokemon. Let's see. Category is Draft Horse Pokemon, which makes sense. Just look at it, it's obviously a Draft Horse. Type is Ground, again, makes sense. Height is 8'2", so... I guess it depends on exactly how it's measuring, whether that's small or big or whatnot for a horse. But it's definitely one that probably pulls carts and stuff. Weighs 2,028.3 pounds. So we have the ridiculous weight thing going there. Ability, Own Tempo, Stamina. Mudsdale is known for its powerful body, as well as its emotional fortitude, which keeps it from being agitated by anything. It never cries out, no matter what kind of trouble it's in, and it defeats its opponent with a single powerful blow. Its legs are coated in protective mud, and the weight of this coating increases the force of its kicks. One kick and a car is a pile of scrap. Mudsdale's ruining. Why did I say ruining? Mudsdale's running speed is not too swift, but it has excellent power and stamina. It can carry on for 3 days, 3 nights, despite dragging loads of over 10 tons. When Mudsdale gallops in earnest, the power of each hoof clop can dig out huge holes, even in asphalt. Mudsdale is forbidden to run on some of the world's public roads because it destroys them, obviously. Mudsdale can have the new Stamina ability, an ability that no other Pokemon has had. With the Stamina ability, this Pokemon's defense goes up by 1 when it's hit by an attack. That's a nice ability. It stacks well with a Ground-type Pokemon because it just gets more and more defensive. Go ahead and take a look at this little fairy ring. Comfy. Flower Veil or Triage. 4 inches, makes sense. The fairy, it's most likely going to be small. Not all fairy types are small, obviously, but they tend to be. Weight is 0.7 pounds. Comfy picks flowers and always carries them around. It makes a ring of blossoms and spreads oil from its body on it, which changes the flowers so they emit a soothing fragrance. Has a habit of giving these flower rings to those it's fond of. The aroma can soothe both itself and its allies. Comfy also helps with the treatment of people and Pokemon at Pokemon Centers. So we know what's going to be showing up in Pokemon Centers in the Alola region for the anime. When attacked by other Pokemon, it throws its flowers at them, creating an opening, and then it either flees or strikes back. You can have the new Triage ability. Triage, this Pokemon's restorative moves gain the highest priority in battle. So it has Rest or something, and it'll be able to use that immediately instead of having to wait. Rest isn't a good example. Recover is probably a better example. It'll be able to immediately use that before the opponent's turn, which is a nice ability to have. Definitely. Beware. Again, I would really like to like this Pokemon, but so close to something else in design that it's a bit off-putting. In case, it's the Strong Arm Pokemon. It's normal fighting. Height is 6'11", weighs 297.6 pounds, and has the abilities Fluffy or Klutz. When Beware is acting in a friendly fashion, to swing its arms around, you must never dare to approach it carelessly. It is acknowledged to be a dangerous Pokemon even within a lore. You may see warning signs posted near places it resides. I would not be surprised if we see those signs in-game. When Beware grows fond of his trainer, it may show that feeling in a fond embrace, but the force of that hug is tremendous. Trainers need to teach these Pokemon how to retrain their strength when showing affection. Beware may have the Fluffy ability, which is a new ability. Fluffy ability halves the damage taken from attacks that make direct contact, but in return it also doubles the damage taken from Fire-type moves. Why specifically Fire-type? Oh, because it's fluff. Okay, I get it. Like a teddy bear fluff. Got it. And of course, we have one more left. I'll be back. It's going slow again. My internet might be about to crash again. Oh, nope, there it is. Bounce Sweet, the fruit Pokemon. It's a grass type. Height is 1 foot, weighs 7.1 pounds, and has the ability Leaf Guard or Oblivious. Because it exudes a delicious smell from its entire body, Bounsweet is popular with Pokemon and people of the Alola region. Bounsweet's scent has a common effect on humans, so many people let them live inside their homes as a sort of air freshener. Unfortunately, it's sometimes swallowed whole by Pokemon drawn to its aroma. It does look like a berry. When running away from other Pokemon, Bounsweet flees danger by skipping along the ground. Since bouncy movements don't convey to others that it's actually in desperate flight, no one ever comes to its aid. When attacked by enemies, it drives them off by rotating the calyx on its head. The downside is how it gets dizzy afterwards. So, yeah, definitely some neat stuff for the Pokemon there. I'll pause the video here for a second just to make sure there's no crashes or anything before I move on to the next part. Okay, so first up, the Global Link is getting ready for a new update. It's going to phase out of the Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire into the Sun and Moon part. Obviously, that makes sense. It does give a bit more information about the friendly competitions. So it says you'll be able to host a competition with your own rules, and you can hold competitions in 2 different styles. You can recruit your friends, and it doesn't really say what the styles are. That's about all it has there. I'll see if there's anything interesting in the gallery. I'm doubting it. Yeah, we basically just get to see what the news site looks like. So let's go back to features. Here's some detail with hyper training. We would have had to be more detail on that somewhere because the video showed nothing. Once again, it's taking a bit. This might be my internet. This might be the site. I don't know. I'll pause a bit while I wait. Okay, got the page to load. I had to completely refresh. So Hyper Training maximizes Pokemon's power, and Pokemon Sun Moon can draw forth Pokemon's power to its utmost limit with Hyper Training. So I was right, they are going back to doing, being able to get completely perfect stats on all your Pokemon. With Hyper Training, you can increase the strength of the level 100 Pokemon you've been adventuring with. They grow stronger by raising levels and increasing base stats. Limited power is still affected by the individual strength innate to each Pokemon. Now with Hyper Training, the one grown to 100 will be able to increase the individual strengths. So yeah, it looks like you have to get to level 100 before you can do it, but you'll be able to completely max out any kind of stat. At least that's what it looks like to me. So bottle caps, key to Hyper Training. It's done by Mr. Hyper, a man who loves to collect bottle caps. He can be found somewhere in the Alola region. If you bring him bottle caps, which you are able to obtain within Sun and Moon, you'll be able to improve your Pokemon stats with Hyper Training. Magiana holds a bottle cap. The Magiana you'll be able to get will be holding a bottle cap, a precious item needed for Hyper Training. With bottle cap, you can perform Hyper Training on any Pokemon, get Magiana on your team, and try out Hyper Training for yourself. Okay, so the free Magiana that we know is coming, which we know will be through a QR code, will be having a bottle cap. That's cool. Let's see if there's anything else that's been added here. Okay, so we've seen that stuff. It looks like there is something new in this area. I'm sorry if you saw that antivirus screen come up. No, it doesn't actually show anything. In Japanese trailer, we do now actually know what this is. Again, it's somewhat surprised it did not appear in our trailer. This is part of that special move thing that appears to be exclusive to the starter, so it's hard to tell. But that's in the Japanese trailer. I'm surprised they didn't put it here. There's not actually any new images, but at least we know what that one is now. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you guys next time and have a great time wherever you may be. Bye, guys!